Alright, so we all know that we need to exercise more. In fact, most of us even have periods of our year where we go, alright, this is it. Now it's the first of the year, or now it's, spring, or now it's fall, I gotta get moving, even better. Man, I'm heading into the holiday season, let's get moving. Whatever it is, we oftentimes think about our movement through that lens of exercise. But let me split movement into two, because we have exercise, which is the same as like a dietary supplement, right? It's like your fish oil or your vitamin D or something that you know you're just not getting enough of in life otherwise. That's what exercise is. However, movement is much like your general diet. It's the stuff that you can do day in and day out. And let me tell you where you can stand to have the most gains. Movement. Yeah, sure, everybody needs to exercise most likely, unless you have a really physical job that gets your heart rate up and gets your lungs pumping and that sort of thing. But most of us could do tremendously better with moving throughout our day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year. In fact, I think the most important statistic that we need to know is that our ancestors walked 8 to 12 miles a day not that long ago. Human beings are designed to have lots of low-level activity with bursts of activity, and that's exactly how we're healthiest. So, what can you do to start identifying, or what can you do to start moving even better? The first thing is to identify where you can move. So, think about it, whether you're at work or at school, where is it that you can add movement? Just because you have a chair at your desk doesn't mean you have to use it 10 hours a day. In fact, if you're on phone calls or if you're reading an email or whatnot, you can stand up. You can do some squats during that. You can set a timer for every 15, 16 minutes, and you can drop down and give yourself 10 push-ups. You can start adding movement like that all the time, not to mention the things that we oftentimes think about, like parking farther away, taking the steps, that sort of stuff. Give yourself space in the day to do those things. And the more you do them consciously, the more they're going to be able to become a habit. And once it's a habit, then you don't have to think about it anymore. It is just what you do. So really start dialing into where it is that you can move more in your day. Second thing, figure out what it is that you do like to do to exercise. And I encourage you to find 2 or 3 things, because some days that number one thing just isn't going to be possible. I talk to a lot of people and they're like, oh, I love to walk outside. And then for half of the year in Iowa, they go, oh, it's too hot, or it's too cold, or it's too windy, or it's, whatever it is. There's some reason that they don't want to do that one thing. So figure out what step number 2. Okay, it's too uncomfortable to go outside and do what I really like to do. Let's do something inside. So figure out that second thing that's your fallback, so when it's time to exercise, get in and do it. And that's actually the third thing. Remember I just said when it's time to exercise? Get exercise on your calendar like it is an appointment that you are not going to miss. And ideally, you find a buddy to do that with, and it's on both of your calendars, and then that doubles, triples, maybe 10x's the chance that you'll actually get it done. All right, there are some quick tips, 3 things that you can do to start moving better today so that you have the best ability to be as healthy as possible and you can be the best you possible for the world. I'm Dr. Chris Greer, Bright Futures Chiropractic. Get out there and enjoy the day.